Sage Wanderer here, and welcome to my shotgun shack in the Texas Outback. So it's been a really long time since I've done a robe video. I used to do a lot of videos in my robe back when I lived in a van down by the river. And but nowadays, from the shotgun shack, I'm usually up and dressed and got my shoes on and busy working. But I wanted to talk to you tonight about the 2-minute video. So if you're new to the channel, you may not know that 2 years ago I was awakened in the night by a disturbing dream, and I made a video about it. And in the dream, a 2-minute video surfaced, in public purview. I guess on the internet is where it surfaced at. I'm not sure the format. I just know that there was a big hoopla in the news, and all of the talking heads were talking about this in my dream, obviously, in my vision, that there had been this 2-minute video released, and it was a very graphic video, and it portrayed a sex act with somebody of high political importance. I won't tell you any more than that. I know very little more than that, honestly. The dream wasn't about the 2-minute video. It was about the aftermath of the 2-minute video, the reaction of the release of this video. And it was essentially, I woke up from that dream feeling like that video was the trigger that kicked off a civil war in the United States. This culture war has been brewing, that we've got polarization, division, there's been violence already, we have this impeachment fiasco going on in the House of Representatives right now, and to say the country is divided is an understatement, right? And so 2 years ago, this was just starting when I had this dream that a 2-minute video of a sexual nature was released, and in it was a famous person, a politically powerful person, engaging in intercourse with somebody who looked underage. This looked like child abuse, looked like looked like pedophilia, right? But one side would claim it's a deep fake. They've completely manufactured this video. That's not real. They took some other video and they just put this person's face on it. You can't trust what you see nowadays because they can make these fake videos. Haven't you seen Avatar? And haven't you seen the latest Star Wars movie, right? They can do anything with this, computer-generated images. And so one side's saying that, the other side's saying, no, it's proof of what we've been telling you all along, that this person is evil, and they did this thing, and you should believe your eyes, believe what you see, right? And then there's even going to be another side that will say, well, even if this is a real video, how do we know that person's not of age? We don't know who that person is. And the person in the video will be an unknown individual, right? The only person that we could tell who it was the famous person in the video. And so this 2-minute video surfaces, and it causes such an antagonistic fervor on both sides, hatred against the other side, that it starts to kindle this very clear war. It kind of erupts. Civil disturbances and public unrest and attacks one side against the other are drawn out of the controversy surrounding the 2-minute video. And then in a follow-up dream a few days after I had that initial dream, or then maybe the next night after I had that initial dream, I dreamed there would be another video, a 4-minute video released, and that would show somebody receiving a bribe with a large sum of money on an airfield or in an airplane or an airport. That there's an exchange that was videotaped of somebody passing off a lot of cash money to another person, and that would be used to prove that person was criminal and corrupt. So now, having said that, there's the recap, and that might be longer than the original video. I definitely didn't fit in 2 minutes. But I had this dream 2 years ago that this would occur. And occasionally in the comment section, somebody will say, hey, Sage, have you thought much about that 2-minute video? And other people will say, I'm still waiting on that 2-minute video. Well, some news broke recently that I believe, now, once again, I know about as much as you do, so I'm guessing here that a potential source for the 2-minute video may have just surfaced. we're all aware of Jeffrey Epstein, this pedophile provider to the rich and famous, okay, who used his airplane nicknamed the Lolita Express to chauffeur rich and powerful people around between various locations, and especially his island that's been nicknamed Pedo Island. But Jeffrey Epstein, who was in the process of being convicted of multiple counts of pedophilia, he committed suicide in his jail cell. And I won't get into all the details of that, but let's just say there's a meme going around that says, what does Jeffrey Epstein and Christmas lights have in common? Yeah, they don't hang themselves. So, most people don't believe Jeffrey Epstein hung himself. They believe that he was taken out in a prison hit, and there's a big cover-up. And it probably has a lot to do with the fact that the other person, another rich and famous person named in this Jeffrey Epstein connection, is Prince Andrew, the younger brother of Philip. But anyway, yeah, we've got, or Charles, that's it. The young brother of King Prince Charles. I don't know a thing about royalty, but this royal cat's all mixed up in this Jeffrey Epstein thing. So now the latest thing that's come out is that apparently there's a mysterious hacker that says they have thousands of hours of surveillance video secretly shot of things that occurred on the Pedo Island, on the airplane, at the various properties of Jeffrey Epstein. And if this is true, if those places were under video surveillance unbeknownst to the people that were there, and those exist and they're going to be released. And I did say in the dream, it was clear that there was a 2-minute video that had been edited down from a much longer video just to kind of show the smoking gun, as it were. So I'm just guessing here. I'm not making a prediction because I don't know. I just had the dream of the aftermath of the 2-minute video, and I really don't know much at all about the video itself. It wasn't revealed to me. What was revealed to me was the aftermath, what the video would cause to happen in our country. And that was very clear to me, and that was the thing that was so disturbing, is that it was leading us into a war over something, I don't know, very sordid at least. So, could the Jeffrey Epstein videos that are going to be released at some point be the source of the 2-minute video from my dream? Well, that will just remain to be seen. But the whole thing made me stop and go, don't. Because if there's a hacker and he's got those videos, chances are that's where this 2-minute video came from. That means my dream was a prophetic dream, and that means that civil war is inevitable. And both sides have had just about enough. And this video might be the thing that sparks it all off. And it's probably tied into the 2020 election. And that's all I'll say on that. But I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Could this be the source of the 2-minute video? And even my dream aside, it's pretty big news and worth talking about that there's a hacker that says he has thousands of hours of unseemly behavior caught on tape of some of the most rich and powerful people on the planet. God save our republic.